Hey, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So last time we exonerated Blackwall, who was actually named Tom Rainier. We sent him to the Wardens, or he will be sent to the Wardens after we defeat Corypheus. But before that, I want to show you guys this real quick. Remember last episode I went to Orlaisian, I bought this 100,000 gold box that came with a golden nug inside of it. Not the one that you save progress on or anything. But after you do that, go to your war table, your war console, go to the war table, and on the further side of the map, you're going to see one in like the left-hand side of the further map that says the big one. It only takes like an hour, 6 minutes. Have somebody that have somebody do that one. It doesn't matter. It could be Josephine, Liliana, or Cut, and have any one of them do it. It's going to take really the same amount of time. And have them do that, and then go to your stables. I'm gonna show that war, not the war table, the war table mission right now. You're gonna see it pop on your screen. It's gonna literally say, "Oh, the Inquisition has found or bought these exotic mounts. We don't know what they are. Blah blah blah." They come back and now they're at the stables. So there's those two things right there. So now go to your stables and click it, and now go down to your exotics, and now you have unlocked the war nugs, which these things are just freakish. Like, you already had one if you bought the Spoils of Avvar, which gave you these two skins. The Bog Unicorn was a DLC one that came out with the game. So I'm gonna show you one of the war nugs. So hit that, and boom! Look at this thing, man. I mean, it's a giant nug with horns. It's weird. I don't dislike nugs, but this thing is like just obscenely weird to me. Look at this. Look at the thing's hands. Like, look, it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Like, I don't really want to ride it because it creeps me out a little bit, and the eyes are kind of dead. Like it's creepy. It's creepy, man. But they have they're nice. They're really nice, but they're creepy to me. So yeah, personally, I don't even raid these. I just collect them because I want to have all the mounts unlocked. Again, Spoils of Avvar gives you that skin. Like, look at this one. Like, I don't care for these Dracolics. These things are creepy, dude. Like, these things are creepier than the nugs to me. Like, they're just dead-eyed. Like, they don't look. They're like dragons without wings. It's dragon dogs. I do love my hearts. I mean, the hearts are amazing. I think that's the best mount there is. Personally, my favorite one is the Red Heart. It was the DLC when it came with Flames of the Inquisition, I think. And I just love this one. I don't write it that much because I use it for my data characters, but I love the hearts. The hearts are amazing. I'm gonna keep that one right there. Anyway, the reason I wanted to show you this because I didn't really have an intro on how to introduce what I'm going to be doing for this video or this episode. This is going to be a very special episode because I don't have very much to do left in the main storyline. I mean, I just have to kind of fight Corypheus pretty much. I mean, I've done all the basic things. I've gone to every major portion of this map pretty much. I just have like the western approach and the place where I get the shards at, and that's really about it. But I'm not going to do any of that today because I'm going to do something completely different. So first thing we're going to go to the war console. So let's go in there. Okay, war console. I still have not chosen what I want to do over here. So first thing, go for the map. We're going to click this right here. Investigate Frostback Basin. Only costs 8 power. I definitely have enough. I have 187. Alright, so investigate Frostback Basin. Minimum suggested level 20. I'm like 22, I think. To Ambassador Josephine Montedier. Thank you so much for your earlier correspondence. I confess it's been difficult to get those in Orlaisian to take the discovery seriously in light of recent events. But I am positive that scouting the Frostback Basin will yield historic discoveries beneficial to both the academic field and Inquisition. As a staunch supporter, I am honored to be working in such great company on this historic occasion. Yours most sincerely, Professor Bram Kenrick, University of Orlaisian. So these two doesn't want because the connection is obviously assigned to Josephine, but her connections say University of Orlaisian has vouched for Professor Kenrick. If he says there is something worthwhile in Frostback Basin, we should investigate. So let's go ahead and do that. And this is what we get back. Investigate Frostback Basin, scout report. We've scoured the region and set up camp. Professor Kenrick has scouts gathering anything they can find. So far, we've uncovered a lot of very old buckles. Hopefully, this yields something more exciting. Anyone who comes here should be ready for hostile wildlife and angry Avvar. This place is dangerous. Scout Harding. So, got the report? Let's go. I'm going to tell you guys what we're doing as soon as we get there. So, let's go.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
The texts say that Inquisitor Amaradin was a dragon hunter who vanished on his last expedition.
Yes, precisely. I see you've read Lautrec's Precursors to the Chantry. Inquisitor Amaradin stepped down shortly before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
If the last Inquisitor has been missing for 800 years, it's only fitting that today's Inquisition helped find him.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Amaradin was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avvar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakkon. There's also an Avvar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakkon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakkon?
They're hostile Avvar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakkonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
I thought we could catch up.
Anytime, Inquisitor.
Okay, so before I start, yes, we're doing Jaws of Hakkon. It's the first DLC that the Bioware team released for Inquisition, and we're starting it today. So this is technically episode 87, but it's Jaws of Hakkon episode 1. So if you see like a thing that says Jaws of Hakkon 1, that's what it is. So let's see.
They say you grew up in a village. Where did you learn how to fight? Draw a bow, all that.
Here and there. You pick things up as a little dwarf girl in a village filled with piggish Ferelden boys. I'm no artist with a blade. I just know what hurts and what takes them down quick. Bruised a shin or two in my day, and a few, you know, other things. And archery? Oh, there was a traveling hunter who set me up with my first bow and taught me the basics. After that, I practiced on my own. On squirrels, mostly. Oh, and Heinrich from next door, but only with padded arrows.
I hear you have family in Ferelden.
Yes, my mother and father. I insisted they moved to Denerim once I signed up with the Inquisition. Ambassador Montillier tells me I should invite them to Skyhold. She thinks they'd be proud of me. But after Haven, I just can't, you know? It's not that I don't trust you or our soldiers, it's just... I just want them to be safe. And if that means they don't get to see things firsthand, that's okay. My mother likes writing letters anyway.
What do you think about the Avvar?
When I was a little girl, a lady in our village used to tell me Avvar tales. Being able to see their lives up close, it's nothing like I thought. They're very tall, aren't they? I was considering a proposal for Commander Cullen. Avvar allies with dwarven archers astride their shoulders.
Oh, I like the way she thinks. We should keep her around. For me.
Yes, mayhem.
All right, get it out of your system.
Mayhem! It's funny how a word loses its meaning when you say it enough times.
Have you spoken to Kenrick much?
A bit. He's quite nice, isn't he? And clever. Really loves his books. I said hello one day while he had his nose buried in a giant tome. His shriek was a winner. I can't stop doing it now. It's too funny.
How do you like the Frostback Basin?
It's lovely, isn't it? At least until you step in a pile of bogfish or poo. The stuff's vile. It makes great fuel for starting fires, though, if you can tolerate the smell. I might suggest that to the commander. It could be great for sieges.
You want to use animal crap as a weapon? That seems underhanded.
Who said war was fair? I'd only recommend its use as a last resort.
What are your thoughts about our progress against Corypheus?
We're getting close. It feels like we're on the right track, doesn't it? Everyone working together against a common goal. It feels good.
We'll continue this another time.
Be careful out there.
Okay, so yeah, we are definitely in Jaws of Hakkon. Scout Harding's dialogue changes a little bit depending on where you are in the story. It's like if you came here earlier, which I don't recommend, come here at level 20, 25, I would highly recommend a higher level. Okay, that means to nowhere. You should come here at a higher level. But her dialogue does change depending on where you are in the game, like how far you've progressed. If you've beaten the game, you came here, her dialogue is a lot different for some things. But this place is a good little place like to level up, but the stuff here is like legitimately difficult to fight. Like I think this is one of the more difficult DLCs, like it really is. Between this one and oh my god, which one? What is the Deep Roast one called? I can't remember exactly. The Descent. Yeah, there we go. It's called The Descent. Between those two, I think this one's the more difficult. But you get some really good stuff out of it if you complete it, which I am going to definitely complete it, obviously. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's an area back here. Nothing back here. Wait, oh, that's behind the wall. Alright, I'll wait. Oh, one. Alright, we're going to go talk to Kendrick. Is there again? Kendrick? What is your name? Kendrick. Okay. I'm going to hear Scott Harding say Kendrick. So I'm going to tell you about Keeper Amaradin in a little while. Oh, that's no fun. Alright. Bram Kenrick.
Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avvar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
You lost me at buckling.
You'd think that a buckle was a buckle, but ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits. One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter, while this one uses a clasp that wasn't invented until the dawn of the Orlaisian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to buckle down.
You said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter?
Yes, while it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avvar fishing camp, but the Avvar won't say much about it.
What can you tell me about the Avvar fishing camp?
Not much. It's the friendly Avvar, not these jaws of Hakkon barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
What makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a clasp here common to armorlings. It's clearly torn. That only happens from a heavy shearing blow, like large claws or an axe. Then there's the dagger. Silverite, with a stylized dragon pommel and an inscription reading Cordilis. That dagger had to be a gift from Cordilis Dracon. first emperor of Orlais. No one would just lose such a thing.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Okay. You have a note there right here. Question of its accuracy. Alright. So Inquisitor Amaradin was around during before the first blight, I want to say. Just before before the first blight started. And as they say, he was the first Inquisitor. He was the one who started the Secrets of Truth, who has branched diverged into the Secrets of Truth, and then the Templar Order, obviously. Let's go this way first. I don't think there's anything this way, but it doesn't hurt to check. But he you'll figure out who he is as we progress through the story, because they did talk about him a good bit. Nothing here, which is good. I don't even have to find anything. That just leads you out to another camp. Not that camp, but to a exit point. So we don't have to go over there. It's in the water. Okay, so and Dracon was Amaradin's best friend. He was the first Emperor of Orlais, as he said, and he was the one who kind of brought the chantry, the chantry to light. Like he's.
You know, I've never met an elf quite like you, Sarah.
I don't doubt it. They're all slaves where you're from.
Not all of them, but yes, you have a point.
You ever talked to one who wasn't?
No, but I'm glad I have now.
People are people. Who knew?
Okay, so that's another thing I want to bring up. The dialogue here will pop off a lot more because you don't have to wait for cues or anything like that, which is good. Wait, where am I right now? How far did I go? I'm following that. I really don't have to. I want to go to that, Brief, because I'm going to show you guys how flipping difficult this stuff is. Play it, like, what level am I? Let me just check real quick. I am level 21. I'm one level above where they suggest. I suggest coming here at like level 22, 23 because these stuff gets ridiculous. The amount of things in this stupid DLC that can really make you mad is ridiculous. Like, oh my god, I can't stand this. Especially when you first get here, it's really annoying.
For hating the outdoors, you really do seem to like bad weather.
What's that now?
The other day, you were outside in the rain, staring up with a grin on your face.
I smile at clouds.
Of course you do.
What? I should hunch and swear at the rain pissing off my nose? Let the weather win? I smile the freak out of clouds. Maybe they get tired of trying.
Are we still talking about clouds?
What?
Never mind. Drinks and insults later?
We're both buying. Then there's double.
Okay. And I'm bringing Iron Bull and Dorian again, man, because I want to make sure they hook up. Because they will hook up. I will make sure. I will run around this forest area for a dang minute with them until they start talking about their romance. So there we go. So 21. Yep, there he's like. Why are they 20? Did they scale it to me? Oh, they might scale it to you. Which might make sense. Where's that thing that... I know there's a... whatchamacallit one. Where's the ice one? No, there's the ice one come in later. It might come in later, which I'm not gonna like. Dorian, I need you to plant that down because I don't want to deal with all these things. I remember when I first did this DLC, this place kicked my butt. Oh wait, I'm not going right there. Shoot, it got away. Dorian, can you do... You don't have enough stuff. shoot, I hate that. Oh god, there's two. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna kill you first. Don't you want me to? There. Oh no. You stop moving. Sir, are you Nexodorian? Revive him, please. Oh. Oh, okay. Come here, you stupid thing. Alright, one more. Alright, is it dead? It's dead. Okay. Oh, the door.
Is wobbly here.
Perhaps a bit wobbly instead.
What? Let me check. Sensing. Sensey. Definitely wobbly.
Yep, okay. So you get a lot of good stuff here. That's another thing. Fade Touch Dawnstone, that's really good. So this is a good place like to farm some stuff. Kind of. Especially from the rifts. Did those demons trap anything for me or no? I guess they're not. Because they're not crap demons. They become real difficult. Alright, so where am I going? I'm just gonna go up because you gotta go all the way up here, get these camps, they need to charge, take the charge of Hakkon, attack Inquisition. Okay, I gotta get that. So I'm gonna mark that because I'm gonna set. I need to get up there. And there's other stuff I gotta do too. Oh, that's that. I was like, what pinged? I also gotta find the Ocularum. Ocularum? I think that's Australian. I think the Austrium's here too. As Austrium? Australiums? How do you pronounce that? Oh, Silverite. Is that better not be spiders? Oh, wait. I think I have a quest to do that one, so I'm going to hold up on that one. So I'm going to wait on that. Because that's so... Actually, yeah, no, it's kind of always right there, I think. So I'm just wait. Because that's a white... It's not a phoenix. I can't remember. It starts with a V, I think. I can't remember the exact name of it. Silverite? Silverite. Alright, I do have to go across. I'm not sure where I have to go across at. Oh, wait. What is that? I can't even tell what that is. Disengage. I don't know why y'all targeted that. It's not attacking us, it's just... Like, it's legitimately not attacking us. I have no idea why that happens. Nothing in this broken down house. More Silverite, which is interesting. Okay. The one place I know I don't want to be in is the stinking water. Because there's so much crap that just comes at you in the water. Alright, okay, this is annoying that economy. Kill it, just kill it. Because it's not going away. It was really annoying. Alright. That happens like a little bit here too. Like your teammates start targeting stuff that you don't really want to be fighting. Just let me go. Alright, that's where we want to go. That's no for Ben. I get my way. I don't need that right now. Great, I have to cross the water. Exactly what I just said you don't want to be doing in this game. Because they're not really bridges. Anyway, we're gonna get right here, claim this camp. Okay, so I think it was settled up, right? That the Avvar over here, yeah. So they're the Avvar. Like there's a bunch of these dudes too. These. Hey, the other one's dead? Nope, they're over here. That's Sarah. Oh, there's one right there.
Good try.
These dudes are freaking fast. Hate those things.
The
Like
jaws of Hakkon don't like us much. What'd we do this time?
Perhaps the friendlier Avvar in the village Harding mentioned can shed some light.
I hope so. I forgot what Avvar cotton does. I don't think it does anything too special. Actually, it might. Actually, no. Avvar cotton is on par with some of the rare cotton in the game, so you can make buttloads better armor and stuff. I forgot about that, so I can make a lot better armor than what I have right now. Oh, see the Avvar fighting dang giant spiders? Look at that. It's flipping annoying. Alright, so let me see what's over here. Need the charge. There's another thing over here. Let's go lead the charge first, because I don't feel like messing with these spiders. And I don't want to mess with the spiders. The spiders will really annoy me. I'm gonna go down here. I don't know what's pinging. Oh, silverite. Let's get some silverite. Let those spiders and Avvar fight it all. I don't care. I'm not messing with that crap. Stupid spiders. Stupid Avvar. Especially the spiders. I mean, I already. Oh, snap.
Inquisition soldiers. We lending a hand.
What'd you think? Slice and dice. Too damn. Let's get this big guy. Oh, snap. He's not. Oh, what's that? Oh, I don't want it. Oh, I knocked this stuff out already. Alright, killed him before he killed any of ours.
Inquisitor. Thank you, sir.
Well, he didn't kill any of ours when I got there. Alright, we'll talk to you in a second. Let me kind of loot y'all stuff. So you guys take me my stuff.
Lieutenant Farrow, sir. We've beaten back those Hakkonite bastards. My men and I will hold here. The Hakkonites along the river still pose a threat. After this last battle, we need time to fortify and regroup.
What's the situation along the river?
Between the Hakkonites and the wildlife, this isn't the easiest place to maintain a presence. The river's the best way for the Inquisition to send supplies from Skyhold, or it would be if we could travel safely along it. The Hakkonites set up camps near the banks, and they attack anyone who gets within view.
That will be all, Lieutenant.
Sir?
Alright. I'm trying to think of a name for this episode. I already got one. Hacking Hakkonites.
No Qunari would accept a Tevinter mage so easily, unless it was a ruse. When should I expect a knife in the back?
You ever use that fancy magic of yours to burn down a dormitory full of kids?
Not today.
Then I wouldn't worry. A lot of other people need a knife in the back first.
Okay. Happy y'all to talking. I think they also reused dialogue that's also been said, but I don't remember hearing that one for a while. Alright, so let's see. We gotta go up the riverbank. Let's cross the river and do this fade rift, though. Before I do that, I'm up. This also gives you like a bunch. Wait, no, that's not me. Sarah, you really don't need much anything, do you? Oh, I have not updated all your stuff? That's bizarre. Give you that. Dorian, what do you need? You have a walking bomb, which I really do like. Blackwall, do you have all your stuff updated? Some elf fruits. Oh, I want there. I only have a few minutes left, so. Yeah, look at me. Tarzan in this. Uh-oh. Spider? Yep, spider. You track one of them things, a lot of them. Oh, no, you son of a. Poison me? Die, stupid spider. What is he trying to. No! Dude. I just said you fight one of them, you guys fight all of them once you get one of them. Like, I wasn't joking. You're not taking my health. Freaking poison, man. Stay away from any more spiders because I hate these stupid things. Oh, come on, what? Seriously? How much time do I have left? I have 2 minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep, stay right down. We'll just keep swinging. I just swung that entire time, guys. Let me cut this. Actually, let me see if I can make it. Alright, Dorian. Oh, wait, where's the thing? Boom. Okay, let's go. How many is it? Oh, I missed something. What's that? Get my armor back up. I could definitely use. Oh yeah, I build guard as I kill enemies. Oh, snap. Whoa. Alright, did it. I'm done. That was one, and I still have 1:05 left. I did it. Record time. Whoop, whoop. Alright. Another rift down. Look at all this amazing stuff. Oh, Fey Touch. Oh, that's nice. The pure fire essence though, it makes rune crafting a lot easier. And pure spirit essence, so you get 2 rune essences that you can use. Essences? Essenci? What's the plural of essence? Oh no. Anyway, I have like 35 seconds left. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you very much. Wait, hold on, wait, right here. All right. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and comment on the video. If you want to join the website, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And the question of the day is, what do you think of Jaws of Hakkon? Let me know in the comments below, Bioware, Amino, Twitter, all that good stuff. Again, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time on Dragon Age Inquisition's Jaws of Hakkon. Later, Wolfpack.